Hello and welcome to the Drew Marketing Team tutorial for Godaddy. This tutorial is going to walk you through every part of getting your domain, from choosing your .com to adding forwarding, subdomains, masking, or anything else you may need to get going. So let's dive in and get started. The first thing you're going to do is go to godaddy.com and you're going to see this page come up. Once this page comes up, you're going to see a little box here that says type the domain you want. That is whatever website name you choose for your business. We do recommend that you try to go with a .com if you can, because it helps people be able to recognize and remember it a little easier. So to give you an example here, I'm going to type in happylife.com and I'm going to search for a domain. You'll see a little animated window come up here as Godaddy searches for the domain. And then the next thing we see is that happylife.com is taken. Now they offer a fee if you want to try to get that, or sometimes you'll see something come up that says that the website is available, but for a very large fee. So what I recommend doing is just trying lots of different combos up here and be creative with your business name until you find something that's available. For this tutorial, I'm just going to add that, and I'm going to click on search. Once I do that, we find out that this combination is available and it's in a .com. So once you find your website, whatever that website name is, you're going to, once it's available, come up here and click on the little blue button that says Continue to Cart. Once you're in your cart, the first thing it's going to ask is if you want to have domain privacy for your website. Godaddy does recommend this. It's $9.99 a year. And this prevents hackers from stealing your domain. It also requires a two-factor verification to get into your account. And also it allows people to be able to go on, look at who is, and they will not see your personal information. Without this domain privacy, people will be able to see your name, your address, and your personal information associated with your Godaddy account. So most of the time I do protection on a website, but you don't need to, and that's up to you. It's your choice. They also give you some options for even stronger protection down here, or you can click here if you don't want to add any protection to your website. The next thing is going to ask you to start your website for free, and this is if you're going to build a website. If not, you're going to take this off if you're going to use a business website to forward this to. And then down here it gives you lots of different upsell options for Microsoft, for your computer. So usually if you don't need that, you just click on no thanks, and then you come back up here and you continue to cart here. Okay, so now that we're in the cart, you'll see that your website, happylife323.com, is here. Now, this is just the one we used for the tutorial. It's going to say whatever you choose for your domain, for your website. And the next thing you're going to do under here is choose how long you want to purchase this domain for. They automatically put in 2 years, and the first time you purchase your website, it's going to give you a percentage off. So it's 49% off for 2 years, and it will tell you the renewal date below. However, you can click that down arrow and find all different options to purchase your website. And if you just want to do it for a year, that's fine. You can just purchase this .com for a year, and it will tell you get 40% off. As you go down, you'll see we had left on the full domain protection, so it adds on the $9.99 for the year. And then again, it gives you an upsell if you want to have a professional email, but that's not something you need to do to get your site. Over here on the right, it gives you your order summary. It has 2 items, which includes your .com and the domain privacy. If you want to take that off, you can, and it will just have 1 item. And then down here, you just click this button when you're ready to pay. Okay, so now that you're in the checkout window, Godaddy is going to prompt you to create an account. And at this point, you continue whichever you want to do to sign up and create your Godaddy account and finish purchasing your .com. Okay, so now you have purchased your website and you've logged into your Godaddy account. Now, if you don't need to do anything else and you're ready to build your own website for your own business and you're custom building a website, that's fine, and you can start doing that now. However, if you would like to know how to forward a website, then you can continue following this tutorial. So what we do if we want to forward a website is we log into our Godaddy account and it will ask you what business we want to work on, which is just your website. So we have this blanked out for this tutorial, but you'll see your website listed below and you just click on your website that you would like to forward. The next page that comes up here, it will say your website at the top here. We have ours blanked out, but you'll see your website at the top. And then what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down until you see Manage Domain. Once you see Manage Domain, under the quick links here, you're going to click Manage Domain. Okay, so now you see a page that comes up that says Domain Settings and it has your website. The next thing you're going to do is go down, scroll down the page until you see Manage DNS. So right here on the page you see Manage DNS. You're going to click on that. Now the next page that comes up is DNS Management and you'll see your website. So now we're going to scroll down until we see a place where we can do forwarding. Okay, so now we have scrolled down and here we see where we can add forwarding for our website. So what this allows you to do is to have your website name, whatever your business website name is, forwarded so that it goes to whatever business you're working on. For instance, in our example, we used happylife323.com. If we're working a business called wellness.com and we wanted happylife323 to go to that wellness website, this is where we would do that. So we go to where it says domain and come over here to the black button that says add forwarding. You're going to click there and it brings up forwarding. And here you see a box that says destination URL. This is where you send your domain to whatever business website you're working on. So in our example, we said we wanted it to go to wellness.com. Whatever business you're working, you put in there. And that will allow that website that you bought to go to whatever business you're working. Now down below here, it asks if we want this to be permanent, temporary, or forward with masking. We usually recommend doing permanent, but you can also forward it with masking, which what that will allow is that when it goes to your business, for instance here wellness.com, it will still show up under the URL as your business website. In this example, we had happylife323. So that's what the masking does. Otherwise, you can just leave it permanent and the business website will come up. So once you're done with that, you're going to come down to the bottom and you're going to click Save. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is subdomains. Now this is if you want to send your subdomain to another website. For example, your domain might forward to a capture page and your subdomain to a company website. So you may create a capture page and have your domain, for our example, it was happylife323, go to that capture site, and then your subdomain may go to the company website. For instance, in our example, it would be that wellness.com. So in order to do a subdomain, we're going to go down here to subdomain and click Add Forwarding. Now, under subdomain, you just add some type of word or phrase right here in this box, and it gives you an example. We have it blanked out here for our website, but it will be your website and then .com or whatever you chose. So for instance, you can put join us, how to, get info, and it will show up as, for example, how-to.happylife323.com. So that's what a subdomain does. So you're just going to enter in whatever you want here. And then underneath is your destination URL. So we would put in a company site or capture page or wherever you want your subdomain to go. In this one, we want our subdomain to go to our company site. So in this example, it was that wellness.com, but it's whatever your business is. And then below, again, they ask if you want permanent, temporary, or to forward with masking, and you can choose that there, whatever you want to do. And then when you're finished down below, you're going to click Save. So that is how to set up your .com or whatever website name you choose, how to create forwarding, how to create subdomains, and how to get everything set up. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Best of luck with your business. Bye for now.